What did I hide in the 7th book of the My First Learn to Talk series? Well, what I didn't hide are the same simple pictures of faces that will draw your children into reading, the gestures, sounds, words, and phrases that your child can learn to say as they develop their language skills. But because this is a book about eating, I have also included my best tips for mealtimes. Support your toddlers to feed themselves. Accept offers when your toddler offers you a bite because they learn by watching you. Have foods around so your toddler can notice them and maybe ask if they're interested. I want some. Let them feed themselves and practice scoop, scoop, scooping. We can say uh-oh if something falls on the floor, and we can learn to ask for more. I see a new food and my mouth says, Toddlers are not always sure that they're ready to try, and that's okay. I want you to see that in this book so that you can remember that it's okay if you've prepared something new and your toddler's not ready yet. But they may decide to take a teeny tiny taste and get to know that food a little better. I recommend that you eat with your toddler or in front of them. That gives them an opportunity when they're ready to think about whether they want to eat that food too. And then it's a shared experience. Whose toddlers have made these big funny faces when they're eating new foods? Did you know it doesn't necessarily mean they don't like the food, but instead many toddlers react to these big new feelings in their mouths by making the funniest faces. So let's be careful not to jump to, oh, you don't like that? Instead of saying, oh, you don't like that, and taking the food away, I like to say, ooh, that was a big taste. And what often happens is the child then keeps exploring. We love to crunch our cookies. We learn to drink from a straw and say, this is the picture that's going to remind you that it is okay if your toddler is all done without finishing everything in their cup or on their plate. At the end of the meal, it is a game changer if you let your toddler try to wipe their face themselves. They feel so capable and confident, and they usually will be more open to letting you help them once they've had a turn. And at the end, we can say, all done.